Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Played out towards the right wing. Xavi Alonso. Goulart has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. It's a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Short changes him with that pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Berbatov. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He is through here. He rises! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Timber. McAllister. And it's Fernandes. Calafiori. Now Saliba. And he's forced to go back. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nesta. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Mendes. And here's Shevchenko. There's the shot!
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So it is still 0-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. And a chance! And again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nuno Mendes. And here's Shevchenko. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Kaka. Now it's Goulet.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Timber. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Berbatov, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That's a quick free kick. Driving forward. Fernandes. Timber. Timber. Cross to the back post. Van Dijk clears it away. Goulet. Xavi Alonso given the lift of his goal. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again, then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nuno Mendes. Xavi Alonso. Manchester United finding their passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shifted it to the flank. Nuno Mendes with terrific header. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Manchester United with the corner, their first.
Será sustituido por
And it's been taken
el
short.
dorsal 14.
And now they can spring out of defence. This ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Oh, he's been caught up, shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he skips past his man. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? In towards the back. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Fernandes. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries the cross. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now who's going to be first to this? Played out wide. Timber. Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. And it's Timber.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hoisted in and smartly reclaimed. Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kaka. Chance here to counter. He is through here. Kaka, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So, third corner of the game. No, he's managed to misplace that. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Arda Güler. And that interception was most necessary. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Xavi Alonso has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Habrá 3
Squeeze it
minutos de
through.
descuento.
Güler knocks it into space. Long ball looking to counter. Calafiori threads one in. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality.
A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Será reemplazado.
And now a sudden Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have
Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ambitious ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Pelé. Goulet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
O'Shea gives no quarter whatsoever. He's in a great position here. Mbappe, real chance! And again, in he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Good effort from distance. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's... And Shevchenko! No mistake! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nuno Mendes. 30 minutes gone. Jordan Henderson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away? Tonali. Fiore. Goulet. And that is a little undercooked. Great vision. Kelly! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Interception, his positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fiore goes for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he was quick to react. And it's with the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this?
Been indicated.
Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Nuno Mendes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
That today's match day
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's a promising position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's gone for a throw-in. Xavi Alonso. Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe, shapes to shoot! Manchester United with the corner, there first. Goulet goes short. And it's Bergomi. And there's the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kuwait clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Big chance! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Neymar is on his... and the shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a little off target. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Neymar. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. In by contact. That is Stuta! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goulet is always looking to break lines. Costa Curta. Fernandes. Fernandes. Now Kaká. Oh, there's the shot! He's got it all! They have stolen level at the last! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That is ended up in no man's land. That is lovely.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Goulet. And it's Xabi Alonso. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match
Hello,
award,
attendees.
and
This
no
is
surprise
the
there.
most children's announcement.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
So, it's fallen kindly here.
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through, and the counter is on. Fernandes, and he shoots! Dani Olmo. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. There could be trouble here. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Manchester United have taken the lead. Dani Olmo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Al Ittihad with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kaká clears it away. And this is Neymar. Neymar plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Well, they could break here. Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Shevchenko. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has been knocked clear. Nicely aimed pass. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Xavi Alonso. Close chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Schlotterbeck does well to get it back. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? Bergomi gets the foot in and wins the ball. Nice looking ball. Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Dani Olmo. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It's a mighty effort off the post. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Showing great feet there. And he's running, and the shot! It's a goal! That is his ton! And does he not know it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter...
And there is the half-time whistle.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chiellini. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shot, surely! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... And he's had a hit! Oh, brilliant save!
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
It's Pato! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chops him off it and wins back the ball.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goulart is fouled. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Goulart. Fernandes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alexander-Arnold. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just the keeper to beat, and the shot! Goal! Over the hills and far away, no catching them now! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He can get that clear. Al-Ittihad couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's picked out the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulart. Great vision. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the... Shevchenko! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too... And Shevchenko! They've got to be quick to recover this. That is real chance! And that is faded wide.
Well, let's just consider that one arranged by Nikita. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Tchouameni. Just 5 minutes left. And that's put paid to a promising move. Locatelli. No, that's been intercepted. Kaka. Can he get it through? And Goulart.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Schlotterbeck. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ambitious ball here. Could be danger here. That's good running with the ball. And that will be it. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Shevchenko has given away a free kick. Short changes him with that pass. Fernandes. Kaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Messi. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh no, this does not look good. Forwards and with intent. Goulet. He's on it, can he get away? Knocks it into space. Now it's Kaka. Kaka! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's gone for a throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tchouameni. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get it through? Marquinhos. Lovely ball, and Seedorf! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Face to face with the keeper. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Up towards the front line. 30 minutes gone. Tchouameni does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's Kaká! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kaká is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Xavi Alonso.
Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Manchester United finding their passes. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kaká and the shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. Nunez. Danger averted for now. And there is the half-time whistle. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And now the breakaway. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He has found a way through, and it's played into the middle. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kaka. That has ended up in no man's land.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Fernandes. That's very neat. He's in plenty of space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a really well-measured ball. Not the most accurate pass. Nesta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe! Cannavaro chooses to go cross-field. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a searching pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Fernandes. Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a good foot in there. Mendes with the clearance.
Substitution in progress.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now to play for a throw. Ball is over the line. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe. Nunez. Can he finish? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Arda Güler. That pass has been well intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Williams. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice. The final 5 minutes. Bergomi powering forward here. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a goes for a shot! Goal! They're back within reach!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Coming on to replace him is
Mbappe.
number 21, Roberto. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Güler. Koeman cuts out the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance to do... It's a mighty effort! You've got to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Ferdinand. Mateus. He's had it taken off him. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kaka. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Rummenigge takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice bit of trickery. And this is Nedved. Crossed him. Up he goes! It's in! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mateus. Kashima Antlers have got it back and they'll have another go.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
He's Mbappe! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Kaká attempts a clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Romelu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Romelu! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Pull it. Yeah. Romelu. Kaká wins the duel this time. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nedved. Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Added time.
And here's Del Piero. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. That's the keeper's ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And a quick
It
reminder
is
today
quite a
that
game,
parking in the
breathless
area
and
around the stadium
laced with
is strictly
excitement.
forbidden.
Yeah, they're ahead,
Please use
Peter, but
parking
they can't
provided by the
afford to
club
get
or any
too
other paid
complacent.
parking facilities
They
in
need
the
to
area.
go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He came in hard, very hard. Fernandes. And it's Mendes. And it's Mendes. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Kaka. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot could be on. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now there's a fight. Great chance! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution
We have got
for
changes
Manchester
here, from both
United.
sides in fact.
Number 22, Gulen. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Dani Olmo. Substitution in progress.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. And he's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nedved. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the pass is intercepted. And the finish! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
substitution.
So their fourth corner of the game. Real chance! And that has been clubbed away. Nedved just eases him off the ball.
Kashima Antlers clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? The corner count is rising. That's 6. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Some really good ball movement. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Nedved. Fernandes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Dani Olmo receives it in a good position. Chance for a shot! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as
There will
much
be 3
pressure on him
minutes at a
by staying
time.
upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Thinks one through. Oh, delightful ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe picking up the Man of the
And a
Match
quick
award,
reminder today,
and no
everybody,
surprise
to
there.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins
Your final
provided.
thoughts, Jim?
Thank you
Manchester
for your
United
cooperation.
can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold